So let's start with data. Too much data is good, right? I mean, we've got lots of it. It's everywhere. Everyone talks about it. Let's warehouse everything. We need all of it as much as possible. So we started this way. So we post about 90,000 posts a year on just Facebook and Instagram alone. That was last year. I can't even imagine how much bigger it is this year. Probably double. We capture, as a result of that, 110 million rows of data every single year. So a lot of people get really bored when I say that stat, but essentially imagine like Excel times 100 million, 110 million, just can't even really imagine how much that is. And off the back of that, we've actually captured about 40 million comments into our social listening tool alone. So it's just way too much. It's way too much to know what to do with. And actually what that means is more data does not equal more value. It really doesn't. You have to know what you're doing with it. So 99% of data in the world is actually unused. So we're storing it and not using it. 87% of data science projects actually never go into production. So we're working on things that actually don't get used. So what we did was actually a transformation. These are kind of a few tips to kind of think about. So we went from building custom pipelines, so basically completely custom connections to APIs, to actually thinking, do we build pre-built connectors? So you can pay £30 a month. Don't quote me on that, but you can pay a small amount a month to actually get someone else to build into it for you or use the one that already exists. And that does work for a lot of clients as well. It's not perfect, but actually have a look at starting small first instead of kind of creating the biggest infrastructure that might not be right for your business. We went from warehousing everything because we were worried about missing stuff, right? You want to collect everything for years and years and years, but actually we've now gone to warehousing just what you need. So what are the bits that actually work and what do you actually need to run a business? What's an important metric, for example? We've also gone from building in a silo to actually kind of looking at what people needed. So what I mean by that is, you know, you could have an engineering team building, sort of keeping everything and collecting everything without thinking about what's actually being used on the front end. So we've kind of made a bit of a change there, and we're kind of still in that process of changing that right now. And instead of building technology first, you need to, again, build outcome first. So don't always choose tech because it's in the business or it's cheaper or you get a better deal or everyone says it's great. Think about what you actually need and then find a solution. So for example, for one of our clients, we used the pre-connector because that was the best solution for them, not what we had existing. The other thing is that obviously collecting less data means us getting to insight faster and also creativity faster. So really the first bit is transforming data to insights. You have to actually make this process work throughout the business. So the next bit is then we can apply insight to the content and the creative. We can then identify moments of really high attention very quickly because you've got that clear data set there, and you can activate at the right moment as well. So really important to make sure this is sort of bought in across all the stakeholders and actually used as well. So that is the end of my data section. Promise, the next bit is really, really fun. I think that's fun though. But core principles, so again, you can only generate, data can only generate actual value if you know how to use it. The most advanced solution isn't always right for you, and actually you need to establish a stakeholder first process.